Hey everyone, NittanyLionRoar with Xtreme Panda here, and I am back with a little more war for you. So we are against, I don't know how to pronounce the name of this. I apologize, but I always say Y-Trappa because that's what it kind of looks like in English, but I don't unfortunately speak their language there, so I apologize if I got that wrong. Someone can correct me, help me say it. Yeah, so welcome back everyone. What's up, Deep Six, TJ, Kadwin? I'm going to start off with just a couple of announcements before I get started on my hits. The first thing is, if you were watching this on the forum or on Facebook or something like that, I highly recommend that you go to YouTube so you can join the chat, join the party, join in on the fun, ask questions, say hi to people, meet some new people, all that kind of stuff. What's up, John? Ross, hey. The second thing is, once you get to YouTube, make sure to like the stream, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when I do new streams and videos. Alright, the second thing is, at Xtreme Panda, we are always recruiting, so I wanted to throw a little pitch out there for us. We have a wait list at times, but we also like to have people ready who want to be a part of our alliance. We may need a couple of people, one or two people here soon. So if you would like to join Xtreme Panda, I know the requirements are going to sound stringent, but that's what it takes to be a top 10 alliance. We need 30 maxed 5-star heroes on your roster if you want to join. Also, we prefer the Telluria, Gravemaker, Vela front 3 if you have that, and also level 27 troops and higher. That's just what it takes to be in the top 10 right now. So if you'd like to be in a top 10 alliance, then please join us. Tate is our co-leader who's the main recruiter, so you would want to reach out to Tate. Also, you can reach out to really any of the leaders if you go search for Xtreme Panda in the alliance thing, and then let's see, right there at the top, it's got the link to our Discord. All of our Xtreme alliances are connected on Discord, so you can request to join us there. Also, if you're not quite there yet, but you want to train to be in a top 100 alliance, we have a new training alliance as well. If you'd like to join that, that is called Xtreme Training Cubs. And that is for people who have been watching my videos or my stream and have wanted to be a part but didn't know exactly how to do that. I'm just going to adjust my camera there a little bit so I'm not like way down here. Okay. All right. I don't know if you've noticed, this is the last announcement I have for you, but I've started streaming some other games too, so not just Empires and Puzzles, but some other things. So yeah, absolutely, I'm still doing Empires and Puzzles. In a couple of the live streams, I chatted with people to see if anybody would want to watch me play some other games as well. So what I've added to Empires and Puzzles is Legends of Runeterra. Amazing game. I just put out a top 10 reasons you should be playing Legends of Runeterra video, so go check that out, because there's a lot of great things about that game. Watch the video first if you're unsure about what it is. And then I also played Flight Simulator on the first day that it came out, so that was cool. Any requirements for the Training Alliance? No. It's for you to go learn, so go join. One thing that's been consistent across all of the Xtreme alliances is participation. If you don't participate, you'll get kicked. But other than that, each of the alliances has different requirements. Usually the training alliances, you're there to make mistakes. You're there to learn. You're there to ask questions. Of course, if you're not participating in that, there's no point in being there. But that's it. Go participate. Use all your war flags. Hit the Titan. Stuff like that. I do not play Overwatch. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. I will say ahead of time, I apologize if I miss anything in the chat. Sometimes I'm really concentrating on the game and the chat's going by. I'll try to keep an eye on it the best that I can. But let's go ahead and get started with these war hits. And then I have a lovely holy chest there to open up at some point. Also, as always, make sure to let me know if the game sound is overwhelming. Empires and Puzzles is notorious for their sort of loud and brash sound effects and music, and So I like to have it a little bit in the background, but I don't want it to overwhelm the things that I'm saying. Okay, so I'm gonna go after the toughest opponent I see with a lot of status ailments to start with. Okay. X-member is a good one. Oh my, they have a lot of X-members. Must have been a frustrating war. Okay, this is the one that matches the first team I'm going to take the best, so I'm going to go with this one. This is that Lady Loki team. All right. Wish me luck. Hey, Cody. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, Tyler. Thanks, Groaning Oracle. This is an interesting board. At least we have that purple diamond. So, I mean, at least it's good we got a lot of purple here. I can even do a purple diamond cascade thing. Alright, so Cage is the only one that doesn't do status ailments. Maybe I want to go after him first. The problem is I'm not even close to getting Loki to go off. I gotta save Rigard. I would love to use him right now for the attack boost. And, you know, try to really hit Cage hard, but I don't think I can do that. I want to try to set off both Gravemaker and Vela here if I can. I don't know if this will or not. Well, I hate that I'm gonna take damage from a Gravemaker hit, but I've got to do this. I'm in danger of losing a hero here, but I think it's better than having Vela's effect continuously going off. Man, arrow wars or something else. Let's okay, if I set off this green, that'll also set off the red. It'll also set off Gravemaker. This is very risky. I may lose tier to this, but I think it's also my best avenue to win. If I set off the green diamond, it'll make a red match. That'll let Vela and Gravemaker go off. And then Loki can do a lot of damage here. Alright, live. Yeah. Okay. I guess I could have used Rigard there since I could ghost that, but it doesn't matter. All right. Whew. What saved me in that one was the purple diamond to open up with. That allowed me enough time to wait until I got the reds, so that was good. Okay. So I also have a yellow team with Melosi, a 4-1 purple team. I have a green team. I think the green team might be good against a defense that does buffs. So I'm kind of eyeing up that Magni team for that. Thanks, Arslan. Thanks, Tutor. Yes. Panda power. Okay. Wow. That would have been an interesting one to take Loki against. Maybe I should have done that. Ms. Tarot. We could, you know, throw the ailments back and forth. The thing I like about Loki better than Ms. Tarot, though, is that Loki actually cleanses your team when she throws them back. Ms. Tarot, you still gotta take the status ailment effect, and so you're both just kind of dying together, whereas Loki keeps your team alive. So I personally, the more I play with Loki, think she's better than Ms. Tarot. That doesn't mean Ms. Tarot is bad. That just means that I think Loki has the edge. Okay. So I think if I do a green team, I've got to take it against this one. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm gonna do Sartana, Kingston, Caedmon, Eve, and my favorite, Costume Regard. Let's do this. Alright, blue diamond. Not a lot of green or purple. So we're just gonna have to clear the board and pray. This is ugly, guys. Then we make a yellow diamond, I guess. Well, I don't know if there's a better way to make this diamond or not. So I can make it by swiping a yellow tile, this yellow tile left, or this one down. That brings up the red one. But if I do that one down, it'll bring up the green a little bit at least. Let's try this down. I don't know if that's right or not, but I don't even know if there's a right answer. We'll keep clearing the board. Now that Telluria has gone off. Let's try to get a red diamond. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so far we've made the 3 colors I did not bring of diamonds. And Costume Regard is dead. This looks like a big old 0. Probably. Oh my gosh. Oh. Like, I don't even know if... Like, I can't even do tile damage with these greens because... all that defense is up. Oh my god. gosh. Alright. We made all the diamonds. Not of my colors. And I think that is what frustrates people about Telluria so much, is like, there's just no room to get out of a bad board. Like, you know, you can do everything right, find the diamonds, make all the diamonds, clear everything out, but Telluria can just smack you in the face and be like, stop it. Stop playing well. I don't like that. Okay. Well then, we will try again. This time, maybe we go over here with Melosi. The Melosi team. I can never find Melosi, I don't know why. Maybe he just doesn't look like a yellow hero to me. Okay. The magic number is 2 yellow matches. There it is. Now, do I stop Telluria or do I stop Jean-Francois? I think that I stop Jean-Francois, because I have another yellow match down there. And Jean-Francois does nothing, because he doesn't even do direct damage. And now I go after Telluria. I should be able to use Regard here. Question, do I wait? Okay, so I can use Regard and try to hit Nath, but that doesn't make sense because then I might as well just use Regard and go after Vela. But I have that purple match to go into Nath, so that's kind of why I want to do that, to kill her. But then I'm very vulnerable to Vela and the arrows. So I think I have to save Regard. So let's just kill Miss Terra. Whatever. I can kill him with tiles. Oh gosh, but freaking Nath is gonna go off and reduce my mana anyway, so I have to do this. Let's just kill Miss Terra. I need... Okay, so Regard's gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. And I'm not gonna get this blind to go away in time, because Regard is just dead. So I need to work on yellow. Nice. All right. Got there. Okay. I have 3 hits left, so I've got the purple team and the boomer bust team. So these are 2-4-1 teams. This one's pretty good for the boomer bust team, I think, because there's lots of snipers. So let's try that. Wilbur, Enzo, Kong, Jean-Francois. So, Emmy, I think I just answered your question. The next 2 teams are 4-1. Alright, we need to save up. This red team's a little bit slower, so I need to save up some red tiles here and not use them all at once. I can use the red match at the top because that will hopefully bring more in the bottom here and make a dragon bomb. Alright. I just need one more match. Okay, so I can do it by this purple and then the red dragon bomb. Or I have multiple options now. Look, Yeah, I mean, I guess this is that. I didn't necessarily want to do that match, but because I was afraid it would set these 2 off, but it's not a big deal. I will see when Vela goes off with red heroes. That's a real problem, but at least I can. At least I can do this now. Alright, we got the rigor to cleanse here. And it looks like this will be a boom. Which I always get nervous about when they have 1 hero left, because if you watched my war like 2 wars ago, they had 1 hero left and I boomed and I was like, I got this, and so I just started chatting and not really watching what I was doing and then lost. Boom. Okay. And then we got the purple team. So that is good against, let's see, they have 2 Magnis, but that team doesn't dispel as well as it cleanses. It is good at muting attacks though, so that's okay. Might be good against Ursina. Yeah. Might be okay against this team. Alright, so this one has Costume Quintus. He's cool. It's got Costume Demisha. She's cool. You know what though? I'm not positive I want to do that. Ooh, actually, I do want to do that, but I want to give Rigard the mana troop to make him go off faster. I should get a second level 5 mana troop up so I can use both of these on the same team better. See, if I had 2 mana troops of level 5, I could put that on Custom Regard and Custom Demisha, and they would both be fast. Okay, here we go. Looks like I'm just going to be getting rid of bad tiles here, so let's start off with that. Just make cascades. I think the left side's slightly more threatening. I would love to kill Ursina before she goes off, because with the arrows, she's like super deadly. I'm not getting many purples to come up from the bottom here. And when Telluria goes off and you haven't made any matches of your color yet, that is not good news. Got a red dragon bomb. Hope that sets Gravemaker off. Okay. Telluria's gonna go off again. Oh my gosh, why is she always just still kind of alive? Thank God. Woo! Alright, I hope that Costume Regard doesn't die here. Watch everybody hit Costume Regard here. Ugh, good. Alright, so Ursina has 203 life left. She's going to take 208, so I just have to not set her off for a turn. There's no way I'm killing Poseidon, that's why I'm going after Vela. I don't want to hit Vela there, but I want to get Gravemaker to go off. Okay, now I should Ghost. Ghost to the win. As long as Poseidon and the arrows don't conspire against me. That should kill Poseidon though. Alright. I mean, he's a fighter, so he could do that thing where he just keeps reviving and reviving. Yes, it is. Panther is super squishy. She died. She's got low defense, and I don't have emblems on her, so she dies pretty easily. Cadwin, I love Costume Quintus. Definitely worth, if you don't have 5-star sorcerers, he's definitely worth leveling up and putting a level 29 mana troop on to make it average speed in a team like that. Pretty useful. I would not say he's in the top 5 of 5-star purples that I use in War. He's one of my favorites, but that doesn't mean he's the best. Any of the Sashats are better. Sartana with emblems is better. Costume Sartana is better. You know, even Costume Domitian might actually be better. Like, to actually use in War, but look at TJ. I would think Ursina with emblems is probably better in War than Costume Quintus with emblems. Just because you can make Ursina fast. She hits pretty hard. But I also know that Ursina's not the best on the attack. Like, I think she's got to be a role player. And you take her against yellow heroes that are going to annihilate themselves after she goes off, basically. It is good if you have, like, a Nath in the corner or like a Drake in the corner. You can get your Ursina off first, and then that yellow hero just kills itself. That's always nice. Alright, so I have a cleanup left, and there's a cleanup. Alright, so for this one, let's be fun and take Delilah, who I think Delilah is really good. Okay, Telluria on offense against arrows is really good. Delilah on offense against arrows is very good too because of those minions. So actually, my Telluria has emblems, so let's do that. And this is basically just my leftover blue heroes that don't get any love in Telluria Tank Wars. So I would say blue is actually my strongest color, which is unfortunate when there's green tanks. The end. Alright. Awesome. Okay, so that was my war. How'd I do today? 4 successful one-shots. 1 miserable failure of a one-shot attempt. And successful clean. Alright, so I feel like that's been my record pretty much every war I've been streaming. But I've got something fun now. We have a holy chest. So let's just move on to that, but I have to finish filling it. Oh yes, I get my attack and war rewards. Alright, so I'm gonna let the auto farm go. We'll fill that holy chest. Then I'll set up my tournament defense. So did anyone get anything out of the legend summons? What's up, J-Dub? I'm gonna turn down that sound just a little bit more. Alright, since I'm just farming yellow heroes for my holy chest, anyone got any questions? Marjana. 2 Aaron. Wow, that's like a really low percentage chance. I mean, I'm sure you didn't need to, but that's like a super rare thing to happen. 2 of the same hero of the month. Okay, Stuart Sasha is amazing, and the more I play with her, the more I like her. In war defense, she just seems unbeatable. Like, how many times do you see a war defense where the attack fails and all that's left is the shot? Because she somehow just stays alive and just kills off the team herself. It's incredible. Is Quintus better than Clarissa? I think that really depends. So if you're a mid-level player or a low top 100 type of player and you don't have level 29 mana troops yet, then Clarissa's better. Once you have the level 29 mana troop, I think that Costume Quintus might be a little bit better. That's just my opinion. Xalene is really good. Oh man, so lucky getting Athena. Athena and Perseus are both good. Athena is the best. She's one of the best blues. Somehow she's underrated, but I think that's only because she's an old hero. And so fewer people have her, I think. But Athena is unbelievable against Titans. And if you ever fight a war without Telluria tanks, she's good against everything. Yeah, in fact, I really want to push tank color rotation in wars as an idea, because I really don't like when they nerf heroes after they release them. First of all, it just makes everyone mad who got it and put effort into it. Second of all, there is a beta testing process that should, you know, figure this stuff out before they put a hero like this out. So instead of nerfing Tellurias or banning them, I think it would be better if they rotated tank colors in wars, so everything's a little bit different. And it causes you to have to like think a little bit more about which heroes you're putting in, and especially with emblems, it's gonna make for some really interesting defenses. I think you might actually see some defenses where it's better to have a hero in without emblems. If, for example, like your only green hero with emblems is Telluria, but the tank color is like blue or something like that, or red, then putting in, it might be better to put in like a Kingston or a Liana that doesn't have emblems on a defense like that. I don't know. Ooh, that's a good question. Gregorian or Zoc? I guess this just depends on what's more important to you. I think Zoc may have a few more uses. He's kind of a toolbox hero. Because he's useful in war to stop the most menacing special from going off. He's useful in raid for doing the same thing. He's not useful in defense. But he is useful against the Titan because he can stop the Titan special too. Then Gregorian. I think Gregorian shines mostly against Titans. He's a little bit better on defense, but not great because he's average speed. And he's okay in war on offense. Again, just because the average speed thing. But, I mean, I know Zoc is too. It's just when Greg goes off... Okay, so he does a lot of damage. He might be able to kill a hero. Like, so when I say this, I'd call Greg like a B and Zoc like a B+. I think Zoc's just a little bit better. But just a little bit, just more, just a couple more uses, and I don't think you can go wrong. I don't think you can go wrong with those. They each have their uses. Like, I use Greg. I don't have Zoc. I have Greg. I use Greg on Titans, and that extra crit hit is awesome. It's amazing, and you're gonna get that crit bonus also if you're attacking in war and in raids. I just think, and this is from my experience with Merlin when I was playing a lot with 4 stars. Before I had a lot of 5 stars, being able to stop a hero specials in this game is really, really, really important. It's more important than that medium-high sniper damage that Greg does, plus the boost effect. I think you just really want to protect yourself a lot when you're on offense, and so you would want to take Zoc with like another sniper, like Liana or something like that. Anyway. Okay, let's go open this holy chest. Alright, here we go. Oof. This is what most of these chests look like these days. It's okay. Ranger emblems are the best thing in here. Okay. And now, let's set up the tournament defense. What do we got? So it's 5-star very fast. This is where Costume Quintus shines. And you know, okay, so there's no blue. So a red tank would be good, but I don't know that I have any really good like red tanks. The Gravemaker would be the best. And maybe I just do that. Everybody's very fast, so I can put all these like slowish and average heroes in here. I'm not going to pretend that this is like the best tournament defense, because it's not. But like, Gravemaker's already very fast, so he's not getting any bonus from this, but he's probably my best red hero to put in here. I could put in Enzo, but why? He's not doing much. Tyr might be a cool one to put in. I just think Gravemaker's bigger and tougher. 814, 387. 1387. Their stats are actually not that far apart even now, but okay, let's see. If I put Tyr in, it's hard to kill him. He keeps coming alive. What do you guys think? Yeah, I could do 2 reds. I don't have yellow and blue in here yet. For the very fast tournament, I especially like really aggressive heroes that just do lots of damage really fast. Yeah, so I'm tempted to put Tyr in, but he's not great on defense. He might be in a very fast tournament. I don't know. Only because he requires you being able to like time things right. I want to go with a red tank though, just because blue is the missing color. And I do want to use heroes that have emblems on them. So unfortunately my Jean-Francois does not have emblems. Okay, so with this setup, they'll burn a little bit, they'll get attack down and some damage. They'll get their mana slowed. I think White Rabbit's good. And then maybe Alice to... Oh, I forgot there's no blue. So Tyr. Maybe like that. That's a lot of area of effect. Alright, who should be the tank? Gravemaker or Tyr? So Tyr's more likely to go off if he's the tank, and then that means he lives. And then if he lives again... the only reason I'm not putting Kong in yet is because his defense is still too low. 623 is not good. He's gonna die easily, even with no blues. Okay, so let's think about this. If someone's attacking this defense, Gravemaker will go off. He'll burn a little bit. He's probably going to go off a second time before he dies, so he burns a little bit more. By then, Tyr's close to going off. And they can either use a special to kill him, or he's going to go off. You know, I'm thinking, though... I'm thinking in this tournament I might want Tyr as the tank. Here's why. So if he's the tank in a very fast tournament, he's going off a lot. He might almost always have his effect up, and he's a fighter, so he's just constantly soaking up damage. If he's constantly reviving up front, then they're not dealing much in the way of tile damage to the heroes behind him. And that's going to keep the rest of the heroes alive longer. And I think that's why I want to do that. In a way that makes his health like so much bigger than it looks. And that's kind of what you want in a tank. I wouldn't use this in a non-very fast tournament. But I think this might be okay for this one. Basically, he's just like a meat barrier. He's just soaking up damage. And then hopefully that goes well. Plus, that looks really intimidating, right? Look at Tyr up front with the heroes behind him. Alright, I think this is what I'm gonna go with. I hope that's good. Okay. Alright, well, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. Again, I'd say that was another successful war. Let's check out the score. Right now we are up 5,798 to 5,114. We have 20 hits left. They have 6 hits left, so we have definitely won, and it looks like we are dominating. Alright, just a couple quick announcements before I leave. First, if you join the stream late, make sure to go to YouTube, like it, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when I stream again or drop new videos. If you'd like to join Xtreme Panda, or even one of our other Xtreme alliances, we have a number of them. But in particular, Xtreme Panda is looking for players who have 30 maxed 5-star heroes, preferably with the Telluria, Gravemaker, Vela front. We're looking for level 27 troops or higher. I know that that's pretty stringent, but that's what it takes to compete in the top 10 these days. So that's what we're looking for. But if you don't quite meet those requirements, we are also, and I wouldn't say not quite, if you're way below those requirements, then we do have a training alliance for people who want to be top 100 players one day. So that is called Xtreme Training Cubs, and you can actually reach out to any of us if you go to Discord. In our banner, you can search up our banner there, but I just put it up there as well. Go to Discord, reach out to the leaders, and then they'll hook you up. Even for one of the other Xtreme alliances too, we have Xtreme Knights and Vengeance and Fear and Fury. So there's a number of them. And also, I'm streaming other games as well, so Empires and Puzzles, of course I'm streaming that, but as I've been chatting with people in stream, there's been some interest in watching me play some of the other things that I'm playing, so Legends of Runeterra, highly recommend. I love this game, Empires and Puzzles, but if you're like me, there's some things that kind of grate on you or drive you nuts about this game that Legends of Runeterra does not have the same issues. Like, you are not chasing heroes in that game. They're not going to rob your bank account or anything like that. So I made a top 10 video, reasons why you should be playing Legends of Runeterra, and you can play that with Empires and Puzzles because it's not going to drain your bank account. It also doesn't have the same type of, like, I would say it's more flexible. It doesn't have the same requirement, like you're not part of a guild, so there's not people depending on you. So if you want to go on vacation and like not look at your phone for a week, you can do that, and you're not going to really get behind in that game. So that's nice. So anyway, I also did a stream of Flight Simulator 2020 the day that it came out. That was a lot of fun. I flew over some places that are familiar to me and kind of gave little aerial tours about that. So yeah, I'll be doing more other games too. And if you want to catch those again, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell notification. All right. Thank you, everybody. Apologize if I missed any comments. I'll check and try to respond to those later.